An emotional gathering in South LA Tuesday evening for 19-year-old Jasmine Green, shot and killed in a senseless act of gun violence.
She had a whole life ahead of her. She just turned 19. She just turned 19.
Family says gang violence caused this and says it's plaguing the community.
You can't go nowhere. What color you got on? What are you talking about? What color I got on? It makes no sense.
The family has endured a lot of pain from gun violence, the latest victim being Green.
It's hard, you know. Her father passed away a year or so ago. You know, so this is really hard.
What's her name?
Jasmine Green.
We love you, Jazzy, and we will make sure justice is served for Jazzy.
"19-year-old Jasmine Green, affectionately known as Jazzy, was a beautiful, sweet, and kind young woman with an infectious smile to match. She had an extremely close relationship with her family, especially her siblings and her mother, whom she was very protective of. Jasmine was a recent graduate of Mayfair High School, worked multiple jobs, and was studying to become a medical assistant at American Career College, helping people with something she had a passion for, so her pursuing a career in the medical field was unsurprising to those around her. Little did anyone know, Jasmine's dreams would tragically be cut short. Just before 11:30 a.m. on April 24th, the Los Angeles Police Department responded to a crash near 105th and San Pedro Street and reports of a shooting. Upon closer inspection of the vehicle, they would find an unresponsive woman inside.
An innocent victim caught in the crossfire of a gang shooting.
They want anyone with information to come forward.
The victim was identified as 19-year-old Jasmine Green, who was taken to a local hospital where she would remain for 3 days in critical condition before sadly succumbing to a gunshot wound to the head. According to her family, she was headed home from work when she told her mother that she would visit her the next day because she was tired. She began parking her car at East 105th Street and San Pedro Street in South Los Angeles when out of nowhere, a vehicle pulled up, began shooting, and she was caught in the middle of a full-out gang war, at which point she was shot in the head. Police stated that 2 suspects were involved in the shooting and drove off afterwards. All of this occurred roughly 20 minutes after Jasmine spoke to her mother. Sadly, Jasmine's father was also a victim of gun violence just a year and a half ago. His case remains unsolved. Friends, family, religious leaders, and community activists gathered at the Southside Bethel Baptist Church in South Los Angeles to remember Jasmine while pleading for an end to gun violence. Her family is devastated and is asking the city to put up reward money to track down the suspects responsible for her death. Community activist Najee Ali requested that LA Council member Marquise Harry Dawson have a reward motion brought before council for Jasmine's murder. They want to know who killed Jasmine and bring them to justice.
Love helping people. Yes, that's what she loved doing.
Last Tuesday night, Jasmine Green was on her way home from work. She told her mom she was tired and she would come see her in the morning.
20 minutes later, I got the phone call. And from that point on, just been all downhill.
She had just pulled onto 105th and South San Pedro Street.
She was parking, and some unknown people just started shooting.
A bullet hit Jasmine in the head. 3 days later, 19-year-old Jasmine died at the hospital. Her family is devastated. They say Jazzy worked multiple jobs, just graduated from Mayfair High School, and was studying to be a medical assistant.
She had a smile that was out of this world. She just got her car. So yeah, she was doing everything right.
The family believes this was gang-related and Jasmine got caught in the crossfire. They were joined by friends, religious leaders, and community activists at Southside Bethel Baptist Church in South LA to plead for an end to violence.
What's her name?
Jasmine Green.
What's her name?
Jasmine Green.
We are demanding justice for Jasmine Green. We're calling upon LA City Council member Marquise Harris Dawson to have a reward motion introduced to help bring her murderer to justice. No one deserves to die. No one deserves to die and be shot and killed.
Whoever did this, or if you know who did it or what, I know you can't sleep at night. I know that you're sick. Because you got the wrong person. You got an innocent person. And all this black on black crime, this is ridiculous. We get mad if somebody out of our color kills us or hurts us. It's a big thing and we want to march. What about the blacks killing the blacks? When is it going to stop? Enough is enough.
I just hope whoever it is turn themselves in and just, she didn't deserve this.
Jasmine's family created a GoFundMe to raise money for her unexpected funeral expenses. As of right now, there is still no suspect or vehicle description, and the family, along with law enforcement, are encouraging anyone with information to come forward. The case remains ongoing.
Boom. Hey family, Najee Ali here, 104th San Pedro, heart of South Central LA, and here organizing a press conference and vigil for 19-year-old Jasmine Green, young baby, young lady, murdered, caught up by gang crossfire, shot in the head, and she died. So the family's here, as well as many activists in the community who are here to support this call for action and effort into the violence that's going on in our community. And I spoke about this earlier in an interview where we talked about the proliferation of guns, in the community. And my attitude is, if we can't slow down or get rid of the guns, then we need to get rid of those who are killing people with the guns and, put them where they belong, and that's in prison. They don't belong with us, killing innocent people in the community. So this young girl, Jasmine Green, just finished high school. So I want to show the community, what's going on here. It's the families here, and that's her auntie Shanae. I'm on Facebook Live. That's to get the word out. Can you let people know how you contacted me? Because I was shocked when you told me.
So I went to go and look up Al Sharpton, and Mr. Ali popped up, and I sent him an email.
Oh, I'm just Najee Ali. I don't get messed up. But you sent me an email?
I sent him an email, and he responded within 15-20 minutes. He sent me an email back asking me if I can call him. Before I could even email him back, he was calling me. And we talked, told him my niece's story, and he was on board from there. And he's been very supportive since.
Oh, well, I just wanted the community to know, because it was funny when you said you went on social media and tracked me down.
Yes, I did. I went on there. I seen your face on the news before, so I'm like, hey, maybe he can help us. And what did I say? Can you help my sister find who killed my niece?
Well, we're going to do our best, but at least my job is to draw attention and bring awareness to it as an activist. And as we can see, you got all the news cameras out here now. So I want to thank the media for covering this. There's Channel 7's here, Coco McAvoy, Fox 11, Brother David Gregory, KNBC photographers here. Channel 9's on their way. So the blessing is the community's showing up, her family's here. And as I said, this is a terrible tragedy. Activists from, Ceasefire, they're here. Demetri, can you tell us why you're here? What brought you out tonight, sister? We're on Facebook Live.
Oh, I'm here because Jasmine was shot in the back of her head, right? In the neck. And inside of her neck a few days ago, and it went through her head. And we out here to get answers, because I'm that person. If you know something, say something, because this could be your child, and you're gonna want these same people that's out here now to show up for you. So don't let this don't let it go in vain. And what I was gonna say is, do it by choice and not by force.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you. You've been out here on the front lines calling for peace for years, and I'm just grateful, for you sisters, being out here in the trenches.
You know what I said?
Yeah. Yeah.
My son was murdered.
Yep.
I promise that I'm going to show up for any mother that need my help, because I know how it feels to be on this side now.
Yes.
And it was, I can say, it was people showed up, but then it was really nobody there that showed up for me. So.
Understood. Well, we appreciate your activism.
And we appreciate you.
That's what I do.
Always on the front line.
That's right.
When y'all call me, I come. We all show up.
Really appreciate you. This right here, this little girl was innocent, had her whole life ahead of her, finna go to college. Good little girl.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
yes, she is.
beautiful.
Yes.
No gang banging, no nothing.
That's right.
Her mother is queen. Her mother
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
a big family.
No. Well,
First
no.
cousin
My
Janet.
condolences, and come over here, LaWanda, because before we close this out, we got to hear from you. It's LaWanda Hawkins, Justice for Murdered Children. We've been out here in these streets, what, 25, 30 years at least? Yeah. But, you know, thank you and all y'all for being out here, you know, and the family needs support. So y'all always show up. Always show up, you know. And before I close out, I got to make sure we acknowledge our senior lead officer. Can you tell us? I don't want to miss it. Well, thank you. I spoke to Chief Whittier, Gerald Whittier, and he told me that you want to come out and support the family. So we want to thank the LAPD for being a part of this and part of the community. As I've always said, activists, we're not against the police. We're just against bad police, which I'm sure you are too. So thank you for being out here, sir. We appreciate you. So yeah, family, as I said, you know, we are here, you know, trying to bring attention and awareness to the senseless murder of a 19-year-old, you know, baby from our community, Jasmine Green, shot in her head, and she died. So family called me, as you heard. They called me. I didn't call them. And don't be mad at me because they didn't call you. That's an inside joke to my fellow activists who wonder why, you know, these members of the community always call me. Because at the end of the day, we all should want the same thing, and that's justice for our people in our community. So before I close, shout out to Pastor Howard. These are actually his church members, the Thomas family, for making his lot available for the press conference. And you know, just a blessing to see the community come together. And there's Terry. Hey, hey, sister. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Right,
I have your shirt.
Okay. All right. Let me close this out.
And then I have.
Okay. So with that family, as you can see, there's a big turnout. Her family's here. You know, her whole family's here. So we're gonna get going, and I need to put this away so I can get this press conference started. So as I said, keep the family in your prayers. There's a GoFundMe page, and that's it for now. But it'll be on Channel 7, Channel 4, Fox 11, Channel 9 and 2 is covering this. So we're grateful for the awareness of the murder of Jasmine Green. Peace, family.